Hello, everybody, and welcome to another night of MVEC action in Overwatch 2. As we have the Wartburg College esports team. It's weird to not call them the Knights, but it's like a little weird to call them the Knights. I don't know how to describe it properly, but it's Cornell taking on Wartburg tonight. That's the wrong screen. Come on, I've been doing this for long enough. You'd think I'd know. It is I, the one, the only esports manager, Crick, here on the call. If you want to call me by my real name, Chris, don't worry about that. See here, of course, Arctic Peninsula Classic for the first control map. I think 99.999999% of the time, we start on Arctic Peninsula. I think I can generally only name one time we started on Samoa. It's just something interesting. As here we get ready. Start of the game. See, on the Wartburg side, we got Yugatoon, Maragaz, Pickled Poet, Biggest of Owls, and Blurgenturg. Then on the side, excuse me, my goodness, I don't know where that came from. On the side of Cornell, Mischiefs, Fortnite play. I didn't remember Fortnite. Was it a player named Fortnite player? Archie, Quirky Oasis, and Gator Fan. First few kills happening here. Wartburg down to only Pickle Poet and Maragaz. Pickle Poet doing a great job staying alive. Not Hazard. Let's climb to get the health. Gonna throw a wall to save himself. Nobody's gonna shield. Doesn't matter. Gonna go down. Cornell has point. Now they're gonna wait for the regroup. Is Wartburg. Moira. Anna. He supports for Wartburg. Then on the side of Cornell, it's gonna be Lucio and Juno. The Orisa pick. Instant switch from Pickled Poet. Starting in the old helicopter. Does go down. Maragaz still staying on the attack. 40% for Cornell as they have the first cap. Hard push by Cornell into the Wartburg spawn, essentially right up to their door. An ult popped, the solo ult against the Moira. Closer and closer to that first point, going over to Cornell. Pickled Poet picking up the health pack. Nice spear there from Archie. And a nice spear there from Pickled Poet. Can't finish that one off. Juno ult popped. Doesn't stop. Quirky Oasis and Gator Fan both go down. 75% on the cap for Cornell. Wartburg trying to get there first. The Genshi from Mischiefs. Yugatoon finishing off Orisa on Arden. That's a nice job there to finish that off. Gator Fan not going Kiriko. And 4 ults for both. Well, I would say 4 ults, but now it's 3 ults. It's 3 ults for Cornell. Almost all 5 at the ready for Wartburg. Maragaz pops alongside Biggest of Owls. Biggest Owls boosting. Maragaz with that. Blurgenturg, Yugatoon, Pickle Poet still have theirs. Fortnite player, Mischiefs, and Quirky Oasis all have theirs for Cornell. Wait to see when they find the opportune time to pop. I'm running over cords. Maragaz the one-on-one with the Kiriko of Gator Fan. Yugatoon pops the soldier ult. Moira for Blurgenturg gets one off of it. Ursa now chasing down Blurgenturg. Unable to get back over the wall. Genshi ult popped. Blurgater doing a great job getting out of that. Contested point. Cornell about to cap again. All 5 players standing over it, now rushing down the Pickled Poet. Are we going to save the ult for the second point? Seems like it. Actually, I don't think it carries over. Never mind. I can never remember which games do and don't. Overtime. The contested point. Maragad is doing a great job running in. Is going to die for it, though. Yeah, Orisa against Ana isn't exactly a even matchup. So, Pickled Poet not using the ult there. Gonna lead to a 1-0 score on game 1. Yeah, there's a reset. Pickled Poet just not using the ult. I can never remember, because I know I have played significantly more Rivals than I have Overwatch. And I've started playing more. I have started playing more Overwatch. So that was pretty nice, I'll be quite honest. I thought I wouldn't have the time to get any games in before this. But I got 2 in. Still waiting on that renown to go up. As soon as it hits 2, I think I'm in the clear. And I'll actually be able to rechat and I'll actually be able to understand what is going on directly. Tune. Going May. Chasing down the Mauga. Argos joining in. So is Blurgenturg. Archie getting popped up. Now hard pressure in the little hallway. Biggest Owls goes down. Yugatun barely surviving. Down goes Cassidy, but also down goes. Well, it's 2 for 2, a nice trade. A spear right to the face of the Tracer of Mischiefs. Torb pick from Maragaz. A common thing that as soon as Wartburg caps, or really anything where Wartburg is defending or such, Maragaz will go Torbjorn just to... I mean, a turret is easily the greatest thing for a defense, I'd argue. Mauga trips, downed. Wartburg get 50% on the point. Pickled Poet, the only person, well, Gator Fan also has the ult with Pickled Poet. Yugatun, 3% or so to go. There it is, 3% to go on that, on the May ult. Instant use. Orisa, ult popped. Yugatun goes down. Pickled Poet with the Ana boost. Able to stand strong. Pickled Poet just loses that one. 81% though for Wartburg. They did a great job keeping up the pressure. Blurgenturg getting chased down. Fortnite player, the Cassidy chases it. And at this point, you might as well wait for the respawn. Excuse me, bumping the mic. Cornell start their first big push, big cap point. I never know what to call it, but it's essentially first big push of this round. All built up. There's a shield, there's the armor. That's a better word for it. Helicopters. There's Mauga, trap, the ult popped. Pickled Poet does go down, so does Maragaz. May I spy Yugatun, smart, but is just delaying the inevitable. Only thing left, the 2 supports for Wartburg. Mischiefs gets taken out by Blurgater. He eventually falls. Biggest of Owls leading the charge. High Noon pops by Cassidy, instantly gets speared. What a great cancel. Mischiefs gets run down. Archie speared against the wall with the as Mauga. Just completely only pressuring the spear. Great job by Pickled Poet here, just essentially picking off one by one each of the Cornell players. And that's basically a team wipe there. It's not all at the same time. They're going to cap point with no question, no overtime needed.
Score
1-1 the score here on the Arctic Peninsula.
Find your strength. We are soon to need it.
Stay sharp. It's harder to keep you alive when you're distracted.
Five, four, three, two, one. Round three. Capture the objective.
Now round 3. On the score. No changes in terms of the lineup for Wartburg. Archie, though, going Hazard for Cornell. Those Quirky Oasis going with Brigit, apologies. It's the same difference. It's not even able to take one with him as Maragaz. Running it down. Spear misses for Pickled Poet. This with the Zenyatta orb from Blurgenturg, who is getting pressured on. The armor. Hazard dives in, able to escape it after going over the Maywall. There's the Hazard wall. Sojourn having to run away. Juno just walking directly in front of Pickled Poet, able to live for it though. Yugatun now walking behind the Hazard. Wall goes up. Yugatun goes down. As does Pickled Poet. Biggest of Owls and Fortnite player. The only two with their ults currently. Archie, though, about to have it even without having to do anything here. It's interesting to not see any changes from Pickled Poet yet. That spear misses. A lot of pressure there on the left side. 80, almost 90% cap for Cornell, though. Wartburg has to get on point, at least force an overtime of something. There's the ult brought in. However, everybody popping. There's basically Hitter Fan, Quirky Oasis, Mischiefs, Biggest of Owls, Yugatun I think popped as well. Blurgenturg popping theirs. Everyone going. There's the High Noon finally. Overtime keeps going. Pickled Poet able to stay alive for quite a while. But after that, unable to is Wartburg. Stay on it. Cornell takes game 1. They are the undefeated first seed of the Midwest Valley Esports Conference. Play the game going to Blurgenturg. the completed button, and then it'll show Cornell purple taking game 1. Again, as the MVEC rules work, it is not like the NECC where the rules are set in stone in terms of which maps are being played, how they're being played, so on and so forth. Instead, it is a case of things that it is a default to control, naturally, you would expect. And then it goes, let me make sure I have this correct. Yep, always control. Then it is maps. Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure I understood this. Then, after that, the loser picks the mode, and they ban, then they trade bans, and then the winners of the last game pick, if it's escort or hybrid, which side they want to take. I'm going to get myself a new mic here because this keeps slipping down. I think I need to find a way to tighten this. I will, actually, I think I did just do it. Never mind, I got it fixed. That was actually the world's easiest solution, and I almost made it way harder. In about 30 minutes, running concurrent to this, not on stream, sadly, as much as I would love to get it streamed, we will have a Mario Kart scrim, as we do have a Mario Kart team, in case you were not privy to that information, here at Wartburg. Make sure I posted this to the Instagram. I did. That's good. Yep. Sure this links to the right thing first off. It does. There's our little face. Esperanza. The map on push is where Wartburg will be taking this one. Make sure I tab in. A map that I think we've seen literally every single time that there has been a stream this year for Overwatch, and it makes sense. Wartburg plays well on it. They are very good at push. And while I think I said it in the NECC stream on Friday, it feels a lot longer. And I think that's, without a doubt, it feels significantly longer, just given the fact that there is no break in the middle. There is no halftime. There is no change sides. It's all one round, and I think it's the exact same length, technically speaking. It just feels like it drags on. Sometimes. Depends on how back and forth it is. And it really just, that's really it, actually. There's not really anything else to it. The path. Cornell will have to push it down. As Wartburg get ready to burst out of the spawn. So do Cornell on the other side, but they focus on one at a time. Same comp. Save the DPS for Wartburg. Maragaz going Sombra, Yugatoon, Soldier. Archie for Cornell going Winston. Quirky Oasis on the Ana pick. Not really much in it yet. Fortnite player. And Mischiefs, both DPSs for Cornell, getting big damage done against them. Nice spear there from Pickled Poet. First blood goes to Wartburg. So does third blood. But second and fourth fall the way of Cornell. Nice spear to finish off Archie there. And first cap goes to Wartburg. The solo push of the Sombra. Trying to hack. Doesn't go well. Down to 30 health instantly. Orisa gets taken out. Lurgenturg on a life sap. Essentially. Margaz gets a kill, but Mischief takes out Blurgenturg. Something that we've seen Margaz do a lot is hack that one specific right in the middle. You know, it means opponent can't take it. You heal a little bit more, or at least your team does. Trying to flank. See it from the other side, Pickled Poet. That's something that Margaz does a lot. Really, no matter the character, is flanking. I guess the terminology depends on what games you're used to playing. Something yanking. You know, League just a weird game in general. So, everyone who knows. Holding the ult, gets 3, gets 4. Archie, the only one to escape the tank, escapes the tank ult. Almost a ace for Pickled Poet. And now the barricade goes further. Off the spray by Pickled Poet. Margaz, Yugatoon get found out by the Winston. Now pops the ult. Yugatoon unable to... does get out of it, actually. Able to run away from it. Archie loses the ult. Getting pushed back. It's the robot.
We cannot lose our lead.
We have to meet
Going
their
around.
push and stop
I still have to be able to dignify each of the characters by just their silhouette, so I can see who's doing what. Like, I know this one's Sombra. Genji ult popped. Yugatoon gets taken out by Gator Fan, Fortnite player. They got, I think, those biggest of owls. Watch it through the scope of Ana.
I'll try to repay the favor.
As I said, this Cornell side is first in the ARC, undefeated, as a Winston pick from Pickled Poet. Margaz with the ult popped. Yugatoon also with the ult popped. Is it going exactly to plan? Margaz does get taken out as his Pickled Poet. Yugatoon goes down finally. Blurgenturg also down. One away from the team wipe. Technically not, but kill here is effectively just that. Archie got a little too aggressive with it. Robaka turns around, then Frozen. Mischiefs the Sojourn, only one with an ult at the ready. Quirky Oasis about 4%, so basically you get 1 or 2 wins. There is the ult popped. Quirky Oasis. Pickled Poet has to run away. Yeah, there goes. Margaz in there as well. 8 health remaining
They stole the robot from us.
from behind. Yugatoon trying to hold off the Winston. Biggest of Owls has the Ana ult.
Enemy on the move. Stop them.
The dash almost gets the Brigga. Down goes the Genji finally, but also Pickled Poet, Yugatoon, and Margaz all go down. Blurgenturg essentially on the Losum with the ult. That's the team wipe. And they're getting real close to capping this point is Cornell. Oh, I just realized there's this final score up there. I didn't actually add the map. Now this cord is caught up in my wheel of my chair. A lot of interesting things happening. Ult popped by Sojourn and Pickled Poet on Winston. That's the wrong one. Excuse me for a second. There it is. There it is. Have to. I gotta figure out how to get this cord out of my wheel. And make sure I stay switching between perspectives. Doesn't matter anymore. Cornell pushes the robot all the way. That'll make it 2-0 in their favor. Don't mind the final score again. It's not. That's not. Pickle Pope with the triple. Make it a quad. And you see here, 2-0 in their favor. In Cornell's favor, I should say. Purple stays strong for the Rams. There we go. There goes the cord. So, Wartburg once again making a pick for themselves. Thank you again to all watching on Twitch, or if you're one of the 3 people who watches it, the YouTube VODs. So thank you for that as well. It's not like it takes me a long time to do. I'll be honest, I'm not. That's not me like complaining about that. I understand. People just don't really watch VODs. Take it to the caster cam. I thought I heard something. We're back to... We're down 2-0. It's my favorite thing to do. I like that I can... I like having this space to myself, I'll be honest. I think it's really... I'll give it a second to realize that I'm a person and I'm here. Autofocus. It is... Hello? Autofocus? It is what it is. I'm not going to judge it. It's really weird. Because I'm like blown... Why am I blown out? Hello? I'm confused by this, but anyways. Dude, my hand, what? Yeah, dude, I look so... I'm gonna say, hold on. I gotta fix this now. I gotta grab the remote and I gotta fix this. Because that's never been a problem, as my headphones get caught on the chair. There's too many chairs in here, let me tell you. We got a chair for the computer. We got 2 chairs for the casting desk. Oh, it's bumped up, that's why. Someone turned the lights up just a little too bit. There we go. That's better looking. A bit. It's better. But yeah, down 2-0 as it stands. You can see all of the NECC scores because I forgot to update that. I forgot that just slips my mind a lot of the times, I'll be honest. So as soon as I get back over to the computer, I will update that to have the MVEC scores. As of course, during the spring season, there is both Overwatch and Valorant. We do not have a Valorant team this season, or rather this term. Same difference. So it looks like we're going to be going to Dorado. Down 2-0 Wartburg as it stands 1-2 on the season. Cornell, I think they are 3-0 and 4-0. I'll check that again as soon as I get to the computer. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I don't need the remote anymore. But looks like we're going to be going to Dorado. See you on the game side. I say that as if it's not me doing it. I just dropped the remote. Here we are in Dorado. It'll be Cornell on the push first. Again, don't mind that final score. I still have to press the buttons. It'll be very interesting to see how Wartburg recovers from this. Is of course MVEC best of 7 series. So if you're used to watching any traditional sports, the exact system that they use majority of the time, of course, I'm showing baseball, but baseball is weird. Just in general. You receive Wartburg coming out of spawn. That was not intentional. "15 seconds till push." Or till attack, I suppose. Wartburg set up all in their highlights. Lurgenturg hiding in the corner. The hazard pick finally comes out from Pickled Poet. This high ground doesn't always help. Seems like it is a little bit right now for Wartburg as ball actually up top. Maragaz staying Torbjorn. Or I guess going Torbjorn now, not staying. And I mean, clearly Archie going ball. Fortnite player with the Echo. Mischiefs on Ventura. Gator Fan, Quirky Oasis, Juno, Kiriko respectively. Still yet to really see anyone go down. Change is there with Echo taking out biggest of Al's Ana. Wall and shield, perfect use there by Pickled Poet, is getting chased down by Ball, who steals the health. Now living off 120, walls himself. Maragaz switching over to Sombra. That makes perfect sense. Ventura getting the best of Maragaz. The ball there in the corner. Standing behind Pickled Poet for a while. Both supports Big Al. Lurgenturg go down. Pickled Poet does.
Hey, come here.
Cornell doing a great job hacking now. Ball doesn't matter. It's goes anyway. Yugatoon barely staying alive. Echo in the corner. And Wartburg are gonna have to win 4 out of the next 5 if they lose this. But taking one and making it easier might be a little better for them. Very big push to start it though. Not letting Wartburg really get set at all. Quirky Oasis still living. This will stay up. Gator Fan goes down. Fortnite player, the Echo killed. And the counter push does start. Archie the ball up top. Gets hacked. Gets killed. Nice pick off by Maragaz. Up top, 2-3 of the Cornell players. Yugatoon, Lurgenturg, only 2 on Wartburg's side with the ult. Maragaz about to. It's Archie, Quirky Oasis, Mischiefs, and Gator Fan who have it for Cornell. Instant hack again of Wrecking Ball. Kitsune from Lurgenturg, Yugatoon with the Soldier 76. Fortnite player takes out the Juno. Yugatoon takes out the Kiriko. Trading back to back. Yugatoon goes down eventually. Maragaz still has the ult. Takes down the Ventura. 101 against. The ball doesn't go to plan. But now the push again under 3 minutes for Cornell. Goes Golden. Goes Larissa. A lot of pressure on Pickled Poet. Biggest of Alice Lurgenturg doing a great job stopping anything. Quirky Oasis with the Mischiefs. Pops the ult instantly. Takes out 2. Biggest of Alice has to pop his. Goes down though. Pickled Poet doing a great job stopping anything. Wrecking Ball swing stopped by the spear of Pickled Poet. Spinning round and round and round. Barely living as Pickled Poet, but still standing. Biggest of Owls fires off the cannons. There goes Balls. Swinging now. Rissa ult recharged a little too long. Isn't able to get anything out of it. It's more of a deterrent than anything sometimes. That's now Ball, Juno, both inside of the facility. Pickled Poet gets taken out. Maragos, Blurgenturg, Yukatoon. One standing for Wartburg. Nice pick up by Blurgenturg. Has to run out of there. Less than 3 minutes for Cornell to cap. Wartburg's got a lot of pressure on them to either hold or they have to do the exact same. Yugatoon. The Echo. Inside the Echo. Juno has 10 health left. Gets taken out. Quirky Oasis has the Kiriko. Gator fan pops theirs. Nice job there. Almost basically a team wipe.
Team still AWOL. We need to regroup.
Yugatoon. Last one standing. They have to push on to the point. Instantly, there is no question about it. 2 minutes to go for Cornell. They have about less than 10 meters to push, I think it is. The Diva for Archie now, which that I personally didn't even see. Big Val's the first to go down for Wartburg with Mischiefs. Gator fan also. Nice pickoff by Yugatoon. Archie also going down the Diva. And now the pushback. 30 seconds have gone by. Of course, this is part of it. Whenever the spawn is right there, as soon as the whole team shows up, not really much you can do in one wipe. But almost, but I've minute 15 to go. High noon pop by Cassidy. Yugatoon has the 7 soldier ult. Doesn't pop it. Gets hit by Soldier. Biggest of Owls goes down. Margaz goes down. Blurgenturg. Pickled Poet, the last 2 standing for Wartburg. The Orisa ult popped. Gets thrown. The Orisa by Fortnite player. The copy from Echo. I guess Echo is a better word, huh? 40 seconds to go. The Juno ult popped by Biggest of Owls. Doesn't matter. Goes down. Margaz has the ult. Pops it. Doesn't really matter much. 30 seconds. 29 seconds. Capped for Cornell. A whole lot of things flying there. I hope my words are helping you understand it just a little bit. Never be too sure, I'll be honest. I hope I'm not caught. There we go. So, Wartburg has to make the full push no matter what. Question is how much time will be left. Fortnite player. I'd assume the switch off will come, but currently sitting Junkrat. No. They're going Junkrat. I think this is the first Junkrat I have actually seen being played ever. I'll be honest. I think this is the first time I've ever seen that. Archie on Sigma. Mischiefs staying on Cassidy. Gator fan going Brigit. Gonna be interesting to see if Wartburg changes up anything at all. First push, instantly having to ice oneself is Margot. Yugatoon almost getting taken out. Very fast push here by Wartburg, I'll be quite honest. Pickled Poet. Walls off the bridge, glitched into the top of the bridge. Juno gets taken out. Right there, 3 players wiped for Wartburg. Are they going to before anything, before a full team wipe, are they going to be able to cap? No, they aren't. First checkpoint not there. Gus drops the teleporter up top. Instantly gets broken. Pickled Poet. Caught on the rooftops. Got a few supports behind. Rock thrown by Sigma. Hindered now. But the payload is moving. Now it's contested. Or sorry, did I say that? Sigma on it. There is Junkrat ult. Gets two, gets Yugatoon and Biggest of Owls. Pickled Poet unable to get out of there in time. Fortnite players trap. Takes out Biggest of Owls, Juno. It's like Mario Kart getting ready for their scrim. Up in the rooftops, Pickled Poet. Symmetra stunned and taken out. Sigma does it. Yugatoon goes down. Wartburg looking like they're going to have to take 4 straight. At least they're getting closer to it. Kiriko able to escape. Pickled Poet not in a great position. Gets taken out. About a minute 15 to go for Wartburg to even hit the first checkpoint. Cornell's doing a great job of just holding. There's a reason they're undefeated. And, I mean, that's it right there. Let's see what they actually are on the season. R4-0 have not had their bye yet. It is actually next week. Pickled Poet. Part of the rush. There goes the ult, the stun. Takes out Mischiefs, the Cassidy. Have to get some sort of push onto the checkpoint. Pickled Poet goes down. Biggest Owls pops the ult. So does Yugatoon, Moragaz, everybody doing everything that they can. They have less than 30 seconds to hit this first checkpoint. They're getting closer and closer. It's contested though. Yugatoon cannot go behind the Kiriko. 10 seconds left of pressure. And it seems like that will be it. Are we even going to get an overtime? No. Cornell takes it clean. .3-0 in their favor. I guess we don't get to see the play of the game. 3-0 in favor of Cornell. As you see it there. Wartburg are going to have to do something to try to flip this back in their favor. And, well, I mean, they only really have one option. And that is 4 straight victories. It's going to be really hard against the Cornell team that has not dropped a single game. They are a perfect 16-0 coming into this. I guess now a perfect 17-0. And Wartburg, as I said, 1-2 on the season. Top 6 make it to the playoffs. As it stands, Central will be the one unlucky team out. We wait to see what the next game will be. Wartburg. And I mean, even then, after they win, if they win this, they have zero say in what actually is going to be played. Because with luck for them, they're just going to be constantly winning, and they have to. but then it's Cornell's pick every single time, and they haven't. I don't think they've had to pick at all for. I guess they've started as the home team in every game, actually, they've played except for this one. So they've picked the control map. Everything else after that has been up to in the hands of their opponents. As we go back to the caster cam, as I try not to get the cords caught up anymore. Oh my goodness. It's always so hard, man. It's always so hard. I didn't change the... I have fun looking at League of Legends. I got caught up in the game. Yeah, I guess have fun looking at league scores that haven't happened yet, I guess. Don't mind the table. Don't mind the table. No big deal. But, yeah. Down 3-0. We're good. Down 3-0 is Wartburg. We'll wait to see what anything else happens. Of course, I still can't see the chat. Trying to get that renown up, so hopefully we will. I still haven't actually fixed that tripod. You know what? Because we're on stream and because I said I would, I will fix this tripod leg. Because I think it is the problem for why the camera is uneven. Hey guys, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind the camera shaking. It's no big deal. You know how it is. Hopefully we're all good. We're already looking better, and I think we're going to be going New Junk City. Where'd the remote go? I'm losing everything now. I don't know how this well-oiled machine... How did that end up on the floor? I don't know. But it looks like we'll be going New Junk City. I'll switch over to the map pool. Of course, right as I do that, they go straight into the game. But Wartburg's last chance. New Junk City. Flashpoint is something that they have done pretty decently. Well, I don't think they've ever picked New Junk City. It'll be interesting to see what exactly goes on as officially Mario Kart has started their scrimmage.
Ready for battle.
As teams get ready to go, less than 20 seconds till they are released. We make our way over to the Wartburg side.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initial flashpoint. Arena.
So, an interesting composition here for Wartburg, not something that we've seen very often. And even more interesting on the Cornell side, the heroes that they have picked. Instantly picked off is Blurgenturg. Not a second to go further. Maragaz on Reaper. Pickled Poet still on Orisa. Riggit for Biggest of Owls. I think the interesting thing here is the Cornell lineup. What they have right now. Farah out there alongside Junker Queen. As Wartburg getting closer and closer to a first cap potentially. Overheat from Orisa. Does take down the Junker Queen, does get first cap to Wartburg. They're flying high, gets speared. Modern day Goldberg. I kind of forced that one a little too much. I'm gonna have to watch this Mario Kart stream. Scrim after this, I think. Just curious about how it works. That's not what's going on right now. What's happening right now, 45% to Wartburg on this first point. That spear misses. Margaz down. Pickled Poet About half health. Gets taken out. Biggest of Al, so does he. Blurgaturk unable to escape it. Yugatone is getting chased down by Lucio. Less than a quarter of health left. Has to stim pack. 74% on the first cap. But Cornell already getting themselves to a quarter of the way there. Pulse El galore. Spear thrown. Ult popped. Orisa unable to get it out though, and that's a team wipe. Sojourn doing a great job being a part of that. There is everybody back again for Wartburg. By the time that they get back, score seems like it'll be tied up. There it is, and now Cornell instantly takes the lead. Through the bottom, Wartburg trying to not really back cap, making the presence known by instantly shooting. Both support ults popped for Cornell. Blurgaturk, now biggest of Al's pop. Yugatune had theirs. Gatorfan cannot escape. Pickled Poet. Little 1v1 happening. At the point, contested. We're going to hit overtime with Wartburg at 99. Kill from behind, Sojourn. Great job there. Archie gets the spear. It really just eats it. Margaz, Yugatune have to get in there. They have to contest. They don't. Cornell get the first point. Not exactly for free, but no overtime is not what you want if you're Wartburg. Cornell, that just means things go a little bit smoother. Spear thrown. Margaz, Yugatune, the front line for Wartburg. Trying to do their best. Margaz and Pickle Poet both have their ults. Margaz has had his for a while. Fortnite player, the Genji now. Sojourn taken out. Junker Queen up there though. Yugatune having to run away. Wartburg once again get first cap on a point. Question is, will they be able to convert this one? I think the hardest thing. I think Cornell dropped their first game of the season. Ult popped, held for a while. Lucio doesn't even go down. 40% cap at least for Wartburg. At 45, we're gonna get close to 50. Now Cornell on top. As we await to see what's gonna happen. Quarter of the way there already is Cornell for the first big push by Wartburg even. Moira pick now for Blurgaturk. Big Val still on Brigand. Margaz staying on. Mischiefs pops the Sojourn ult. They're still up. Moira ult from Blurgaturk. Junker Queen. Didn't really get anything with it. Fortnite player with Genji still has theirs. Oasis, Quirky Oasis, and Gator Fan both have theirs. Yugatune the last night left standing. She's gonna have to back. Gets cut off. Just accepts it at that point. Cornell, take it. One away from the win. Wartburg not only need 3 straight points, they're gonna need 4 straight games to take this one. I think we had a disconnect. I don't know who from. I believe that's just a spectate. If not a coach, maybe, but not important enough to stop the action of the game. spear there. Sojourn able to get out of it. Pickled Poet goes down. So does Blurgenturg. Margas has been down for a little while. Yugatun, biggest of Owls, have to wait for their teammates. Cornell has done a great job. Just overall, really nothing specific to point out. Just a good team to be going up against.
Sending care your way. Placing shield.
Pickled Poet, biggest of Owls, both have their ults. There goes the Brigade ult. Pickled Poet not going to use it. Mischiefs is on the Sojourn though.
Careful, there's more of them than us.
And a team wipe. What happens there?
Juno has landed. Through here.
90% closing in. Even closer is Cornell staying on the perfect season. The Orisa ult contests at 99, will hit overtime. Wartburg need to flip this game, need to flip the series to stay in it. Pickled Poet down, biggest Val's down, Yugatun down, Marga is still in on point. Trying to do anything he can to get the ult. Goes down, the team is wiped. Cornell will take it. That's the game. That's the series. 4-0 Cornell.
Play of the game.
As you see Archie on the Junker Queen.
Time for the reckoning.
Ult pop. Followed up by the Sojourn ult.
Get on fly with carnage.
And there it is. 4-0. Cornell takes it. They stay perfect on the season now. 20-0. Absolutely unbelievable. They are the force to be reckoned with in the MVEC. No other way to really put it. It'll be very interesting seeing if anyone can stand up to them, but I think more importantly, it'll be interesting to see how Wartburg recovers from this, not only next week, but Friday in the NECC. This night's team, this varsity squad, plays both MVEC and NECC. Their next game, and on Friday at 7, or apologies, Friday at 8, will be against Doane College. Doane University, my apologies. Team that has not played yet this season. Wartburg 0-1 in there. But as it stands, 1-3 in the MVEC. Not last place. Standing 6th. That means they'll be going against a pretty good squad. Most likely in the playoffs. Those will start, I think, a week after regular season ends. Can't remember off the top of my head, and we'll definitely know by the time we hit there. Next week, MVEC, Wednesday, February 19th. Once again at 7 p.m., Wartburg College will take on Central College. And what is sure to be an interesting game, a game essentially for a playoff spot. We'll see you there next time. Once again, I've been Crick, or if you want to call me by the real name, Chris. It's really up to you. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a great night. Roll Knights.